What's up, YouTube? I'm Queenshanx, and this is Droid's Finest, and I'm back with Overlive, Part 16, starting over. No problem, I'm awesome. Okay, so, let's see. Let's go to new game. This time I'm gonna be the girl. My name shall be... Queenshanx. How about that? Queenshanx. Perfect! Okay. Now. Begin my story. I don't know if... Okay, so... I said I was going to put it on free roam, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to. Massive score penalty, though. I don't really want to lose my score. See, and I know that I know for a fact that I can beat it now in the 180 days. I know that I can. But I kind of want to go to free roam so that I can just check whatever I want to check. But now that I know what I'm doing, I don't really need to do that. I don't know. If I do normal, then I have to move forward. I'm gonna go to free roam. That way, I can explore whatever I want, whatever new comes up and whatever, and I can just check everything out. But skip the early game. Wait, hold on. By successfully reaching an ending, you may now optionally skip the early game. Skipping ahead will start your character as someone who is on day 20, found the first vehicle and melee upgrades. Always choose the virtuous option in moral decision. Okay. Virtuous. Okay, yeah, okay. That's good. Trained only melee and firearms. Found all possible locations at this point. Found some training opportunities, but no home improvements. There is no score penalty for taking this option, but expert players may get better score on their own. Note, this feature is only available in the unlocked version of Overlive. So, I guess I'll skip the early game. I may as well. No point in going through all of the stuff all over again. Would you like to see the introduction? Recommended to watch the introduction if you haven't seen it before. We've seen it before, so let's just skip it. Okay, I've read all this. Yeah, I've read that, so... Okay, well, it looks like I should rest. I don't have anything else, do I? No. Okay, so rest it up. Day 22. The woman from the survivor camp's voice comes through the speaker with a terrified whisper. Oh, help us. Oh God, please. They found us. They're here. There, a piercing scream erupts through the radio, followed by gunfire. After an excruciating moment, the transmission goes dead. Put away the radio. Rest again. Okay. Done. Now, I have 25 thingamajigs. I don't really need that just yet. I need to see where I can explore just now. And I know all this, so leave me alone. Okay, so, instead of going to the waterfront, which is what I did in the last time I played this, I believe I should just go to downtown and make my way through there. Apparently, I should have explored all the other things by now. I think. Let's just go ahead and take a look. It's 50% explored, so... I know all this. Leave me alone. I know. I know! Okay, so there's still a few things that I can search. May as well do that. Okay. I didn't read that, I'm sorry. Outside menace. As you examine the hole, you notice a small bag directly outside. Unfortunately, a sizable pack of the undead roaming a mere 10 feet away. You quickly hug the wall and hope they don't spot you. Sneak away. Okay, that didn't work, so that's awesome. I know this! I should have fought them. Now I probably won't get that bag. Oh, I did anyways, so cool. Whatever. You notice a heavily barricaded closet in the corner. You hear a quiet thumping coming from inside. The lock is being purposely jammed with a broken bobby pin. Bash through. The door flies open to reveal a zombified body of what used to be a teenaged girl. Its head rolls back and forth. When it sees you, its eyes light up. It reaches out for your ankle. Horrified, you're forced to violently stomp on its skull. I remember all of this. None of this is very important to me right now. I have so many days left, so I have no pressure on anything. Let's go ahead and explore my room. May as well. Reflect on life. You prop yourself up against the wall and reflect on the horrible things that have happened. You decide to try emptying your mind of all its current troubles. For a few moments, you slow your breathing and think of pure black nothingness. It feels refreshing. Good for me. Hole in the ceiling. Not yet. We all remember what that was. I have to patch up the hole and blah blah blah. I'm just gonna check basically everywhere right now just to see if there's anything that I can do besides what's already done. Everything in here is done. So I don't need to be there at all. Just wasting some days. Parking garage. Let's see. It's only 50% done, so there's probably a bunch of stuff I can do down here. Ooh, there's a ton of things I can do down here. Include getting some stuff, probably. The black book. You notice an old hearse parked against the far wall. Opening the rear door, you discover a coffin. You slide the coffin out of the hearse and open it cautiously to reveal a book. The Necronomicon. Don't read it this time. Destroy the book. Remember last time it screwed me on that. Just holding the book gives you an ominous feeling. You must destroy it. You don't need some demon book haunting you. You pull out your matches and light the corner of the book on fire. It immediately bursts into a gigantic purple flame and screams in a language you can't comprehend. You can't comprehend, fill your mind. Clutching your head, you drop the book, the voices fade, and then disappear as the book is reduced to ashes. Did that really just happen? Or are you losing it? Oh, it happened, bruh. See, so I'm gonna make some different decisions, obviously, when I go through it this time. Strange graffiti. Graffiti. Okay, parked near the front of the garage, you spot a Slavis military jeep. As you inspect the interior, you discover a strange piece of graffiti spray painted across the passenger side door. You're being controlled. What's that supposed to mean? Are Slavis behind the massacre here? Probably. I have so many days, I'm probably going to explore the nuclear site. I'm probably going to explore everything. I know that for a fact that at the nuclear site, there's probably a way to slow down the detonation and the explosion of the nuclear power plant, which will give me more days. That's what I was going for the first time I played it, but unfortunately I ran out of days before I could do that, so... meh. You discover an old, out-of-use bus near the back of the parking garage. There are slots along the sides that someone could pass an object through. For a moment you get the eerie sensation that you've seen this bus before, perhaps in a movie. You can't remember how things turned out. Probably fine. Go inside and it'll lead to a fight. Right? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I am not strong right now. I guess I'm decently strong, but whatever. It's cool that I can skip the first 20 days. That's really awesome. I like that feature a lot. Because I was really kind of dreading the fact that I would have to play the whole thing all over again right from the beginning, but I got to start at day 20 with everything that's open to me, including the best way out, which we already know is downtown. It leads to the most ways of getting out, so that is awesome. Upon prying open the bus's front doors, you're immediately greeted by the undead. You find explosives and a few supplies under the dusty seats. Good for me. Oh, I should have went to the... whatever. Scrap of clothing. You examine cars piled up in front of the garage's exit. Someone deliberately smashed these together to prevent people from driving out of here. As you walk along the mangled chassis, you notice a scrap of clothing hanging snagged on one of the broken windows. It looks vaguely military-like, but it's not from a Slavis uniform. Weird. So this is the one I should have went to. Bus engine, yes. Okay, so while searching the bus, you pull the hood release lever. Next to the steering wheel, the hood pops open. A cloud of dust billows from inside. Check the engine. You exit the bus and lift the hood, surveying the large engine block inside. Using your engineering skills, you do a quick inspection and decide that with the proper repair kit, it may be possible to get this thing running again. That's nice. From above, you hear a strange scratching sound from above. You stop and glance up at the ceiling. You're jolted by the sight of a zombie hanging from a lighting fixture, staring down at you like it's ready to pounce. You quickly draw your gun and blow a hole through its forehead. Its lifeless corpse falls to the ground with a sickening crunch. That's crazy, because the last time when the from above thing happened, I actually had to fight the guy that jumped down. And this time I actually just blew a hole in his head. Cool. I like that. Aww. Something nags you about the area you're in, but after a look around, you fail to find anything of note. Manifesto. In the backseat of an old car, you find a handwritten manifesto about the future, what the future will look like after the incident. The hypothesis is that the human race will be purged of all its weakest members, and that the strong few are able to somehow wipe out the zombies. They will become the leaders of the New World Order. It's complete bullshit, but it makes you feel good about yourself for a few minutes. Playlist. While walking by one of the cars, you spot an MP3 player in the back seat. Some tunes would help lighten the mood at home. You try the door, but the door is locked. Jimmy the lock. Did it. You jimmy the lock and grab an MP3 player, its charge cord, and a few spare batteries. Sweet. Okay, so if I can still beat this within the 180 days, then it'll be proof that I can easily beat it. Chill out, bro. Okay, so I'm out of time, but it'll be proof, obviously, that I can beat it within the normal timeline. But I'm probably not going to do that. Like I said, I want to explore some. So I'm just going to go until it tells me to stop and go home. Once it tells me to stop and go home, that'll be the end of the video, obviously. It's only 3 p.m. and normally it goes till about 7 p.m. Each one of these takes an hour. He spotted a flashy-looking Cadillac and decided to see what was in the trunk. He tried to jimmy it open, but it wouldn't budge. Your cursing draws the attention of the undead. Cool. So that'll take me to 5, 6, 7. So I can probably do this in 2 more. Probably. You come to an old rusted door that appears to be vulnerable around its lock hinges. You tug the handle, but the door won't budge. Smash it down. Okay, so I'm almost dead now. Not good. I'm running out of life here. Doesn't really matter. I mean, look at all the days I got. But the penalty... well, whatever. The lock snapped and you stumble into a small pump room. Unfortunately, the noise drew the attention of nearby zombies. This is the pump room thing again. I think I got a weapon in here before. Pump room is full of rusty equipment and a labyrinth of pipes, hanging lines, and small pathways. You could use this area to boost up your climbing skills and agility, but be careful not to slip. To try it out, you climb up a series of pipes on to a small ledge near the ceiling. Hey, someone left some explosives up here. Cool, cool, cool. Nutrition! Okay, it's 7 p.m., so it should be telling me that I gotta go home. You find a tarp-covered motorcycle and decide to search through its storage compartment. You find a few power bars and a bottle of suspicious-looking vitamins. You throw back a few of the pills and receive an instant surge of energy. Oh, okay, so it's not telling me yet. I got some health on that last one, so that's cool. Should be able to last in a fight. Should be telling me to go home soon. Can't remember exactly what time it tells you to go home. A zombie jumps out at you through an open car window. You search the car after you put it down and find some explosives. Yeah, okay, so it's 8 p.m. It tells me that I gotta go home. So I'm gonna go home. Go home. Go home. I'll rest it up. And then I'll be back for the next episode. Rest again. That's good enough for now. And yeah, so I'll be back in the next episode right now. So stay tuned and I'll see you soon. Peace!